Three, two, one. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you with some more Rust Console Edition action today. And before we get into today's topic, hit that sub and like button, baby. Oh yeah. So let's get into today's topic, right? All right, let's just talk about it. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I figured, I'd hang out for a minute. We'll talk about the latest update and the event that's going on for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the Xbox One X, baby. Put this weapon away. All right. Well, before it happens, everybody in the U.S., happy Halloween, and to everybody else around the world, whoever watches this, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Anyways, we're here for the biggest topic ever, and that is the Halloween event for going on for the Rust Console Edition. It only lasts till November 2nd, so if you guys have not partaked in this event, you should. Tons of stuff going on, a lot of different types of loot going on. We got coffins for storage, baby. They're the best ever. We got some awesome skins in the skin store right now. Matter of fact, 2 jackhammer skins, which are sweet. I'll go over that in another video. And we're going to talk about the biggest quality of life update yet that dropped in the latest patch. Anyways, before we get into this, let me turn this piece of trash off. Let's bring over the update. I'm not going to go too in depth with it because there's a ton of changes, but we'll talk about the more significant ones as we get through this video. So, all right, we're going to bring this patch over. Boop. All right, here we go. Here we go. So this was patch 1.83. This dropped on the main branch 3 days ago. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I wanted to play it before I actually did some news on it because I wanted to see if what's going on inside of this update is actually true. Anyways, this is the monthly wipe of the end of October is finally here, which was a hard wipe, by the way. If you guys didn't notice, you lost all your BPs, your base, and every map was wiped off the face of the island. And with it comes a big list of new fixes and gameplay improvements. Now, keep in mind the reason why this list is so huge is because they are getting ready and they're optimizing the game to their fullest ability or capabilities, rather, that Double 11 has in order to get it ready for custom servers. That'll drop soon. So, for gameplay, they did a lot of bug fixes, a lot of FPS drop fixes, right? So it says fixed a bug causing FPS to drop when shooting from a multiple grenade launcher, right? So you shoot it off multiple times. This is the biggest one, I think. When they focus on FPS, and then they have another one when it comes to fix the bug causing FPS drops when tossing water out of a water jug, bucket, or a bottle. A lot of people were losing frames over time. That really sucked. And players are no longer able to kill other players who are sleeping inside a safe zone. That is a W in my book because now you're safe completely. You got that 30-minute window until your guy gets nixed. Pretty awesome. Those are the most impactful changes, I think, when it comes to the gameplay overall. The rest of them are kind of, here nor there. I mean, cool, you guys fixed it. It's something that was needed to happen. Awesome. So let's talk about monuments. This is a big deal. The launch site ramp now has the correct collision. They fixed the gap in the area below the rocket crane in the launch site, and they fixed crouching inconsistency when trying to leave a certain vent in launch site. This one's pretty big only because, dude, I don't know how many times we could actually go through this vent and then get stuck. It really sucked, but pretty awesome. Players now get to get dragged along by the cargo ship properly, which is legit. Scientist body bags spawn properly after the cargo ship despawns. Airfield desk now has the correct rotation and a fixed small gap at train area that players could look and shoot through. It's fixed. The workbench in Bandit Camp no longer has candles that clip. Bandit Camp boat doors now match Steam's. You'll see through this video a lot of stuff they're trying to match the Steam version of Rust, which is great because that means they're heading in the right direction for optimizing the game more. Now, keep in mind, I'm only saying the things I think that are more impactful for us as a Rust Console player community. So if you see something out there and you want to mention it that came out good from this quality of life update 1.83, hey, throw it out there in the comment section. Matter of fact, while we're here, you might as well drop a comment down there and let me know what you think of this update. For the world, they did a lot of different kind of sporadic updates to it, but cool, So rowboats can now be flipped back to their original position easily if they are upside down, which is awesome. If you get tipped over or get rammed by somebody on a rib, you can flip that B right back over. Red X on trees no longer move as sporadically, which is nice, and red X on palm tree is easier to hit. Before, you couldn't farm that, get that extra little boost in resources when you're playing that game or the mini game, and now you can, which is awesome. Another big thing is fixed gaps in stone wall bases. The only way I can relate to this is when you're putting up the stone walls next to each other, you'd always have like these weird collisions or between the hitboxes of the wall, like external walls, and it just sucked. It just sucked. You'd get these weird gaps. Cool now. Or unless they're talking about, geez, excuse me, the stone walls on bases in general, they look deformed when you put them together. Terrain grass now spawns on steep cliffs, which is great. You can be more immersed. Adjusted the hostile timer radius around the safe zones to a reasonable size, which is good. Fixed shadows on ceiling flashers and siren lights. Bullet holes no longer glow when shooting at boars. That was super weird, but whatever. The small shark model is now the correct size. Before it was a little off. They fixed horses eating animations, which is, I guess, cool, but why? And they fixed FPS issue when in the forest biome during the day. Basically, to go in there, the trees would be moving and stuff. You notice a drop in your frames because there's too much going on there. So they either minimize the movement of the trees or, they just probably cut the animation out at some point. Items... Big one, tool cupboards upkeep cost now matches Steam's version. So basically they duplicated what's going on over there and put it on this side, which is great. Kayak can now be deployed, which is awesome for you solo players out there. The chainsaw activation now has a higher success rate, which is great, but you're still going to get murdered because everybody can hear it. Awesome. Audio, big changes. Adjusting audio sliders now affect in-game audio, which is great. They fixed various audio bugs. They fixed the horseback sound effects, which was cool. And filling up a water jug now stops the sound effects when full. Now, here's the deal, though. I'm still experiencing some of those, when you get on a horse or boat, audio crashes. They're very rare, but it's still going on. So, yay. But eventually, they'll get a hold of it and then fix it. But as far as UI goes, I'm not going to talk too much on that. We'll just, leave that one alone. And other changes, they fixed a hang, which could occur if you are holding a deployable and looking at a water purifier. They fixed a null reference check on the motorboat's fuel. They fixed a possible crash in a rare biome, which is always good because you don't want to drop connection in the middle of like a firefight in some weird biome. Various graphical fixes for visuals, textures, and rendering in the game. That's preparing for community servers. The trophy achievement has been adjusted, and setting skips in the options menu now update accordingly to its dependent settings. And the FPS fixes in the skin store, which, I didn't really notice, but kudos to you guys. And the bonus multiplier remains when default settings are applied. So I didn't go over every update, but you can always go to Rust Council Edition's website and check out what they've changed on their patch notes. I wanted to go over most of the FPS changes and some of the Steam changes that they made to the game, which are very significant, moving towards the custom servers. Now, one thing I'd like to know, at least from them moving forward, is who they're going to be working with on the custom servers and where it's at currently with release. Okay, I haven't heard anything about that, but hey, when we get the actual release date of these bad boys, it is going to be awesome. I know they gave us a roundabout answer, but there hasn't been a specific date yet, which is kind of like, okay, well, who cares? But I'm waiting for this. That'll alleviate a lot of the solo duo trio concerns with Zergs, and also that'll bring about the solo duo trio servers along with bi-weekly wipes as well, which is the best wipe you could possibly have in this damn game. So I'm super excited with all the changes coming soon for Rust Council. And remember, hey, November 2nd is the end of the Halloween event. You really, really need to actually participate. It's a super cool event. For you solos and duos and trios, you get a lot of good tiered loot from all the candy that you collect, or the candy apples, candy bars, whatever. With that being said, that's it from me. This is one of the biggest quality of life updates that Rust Council Edition has seen in its past and future so far. So I'm super pumped with all the changes and everything that Double 11 is doing with the game. Now, keep in mind, before I let you guys go, always to drop a comment on what your opinion is of the game and what you think is going on, and when you think these custom servers are going to drop, and what types of servers would you like to see moving forward when custom servers do drop on that official date when we get it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. It's your boy RazorTube, and I am going to be out. See ya. Bye. Happy Halloween. Get out of my video, Joey. See you guys soon.